Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening to me on this presentation today. I'm going to be talking about shifting consumers' mindset, or actually how we did what we did with our project Bazaar. Today, Bazaar is one of the largest marketplaces in Croatia, or we can say one of the largest websites, web shops in Croatia. We have more than 300,000 registered users. Pretty much every day there is between 250 and 350 new registered users that join Bazaar. Also, we have more than 200,000 products from more than 700 partners. And at this moment, we are about 15,000 orders monthly. All these numbers that I'm telling you today, they seem like a huge success, and they seem like something that is very easy to achieve, but the story is actually way, way different. My idea was to tell you a little story about what actions, what things in life actually helped us to get where we are today, and to show you that this path was not really easy. It was a huge challenge, not just ours, but every success story from the outside seems like a very easy thing to do, but in the back is actually a lot of hard work, some luck, but in the end a lot of hard work. As I mentioned already, so today we are one of the largest web shops in Croatia. As you can see on this slide, there's a lot of us. This picture was taken, the Bazaar team, on our team building in September of 2020. Since this photo was taken, we hired at least 10 people, and at this moment we have at least 10 job openings in different departments, from IT, marketing, purchasing, customer service, and finance. Just a few years ago, it was only me and my brother Victor. A couple of months later, we had a team of 3 programmers and salespeople joining our team, but it took us a lot of hard work in order to get to 40 plus very successful people that we have today. In 2019, Bazaar was recognized by Deloitte as the 5th fastest growing tech company in Central Europe, which means that was 5th in Central Europe, but 1st in Croatia. We had a growth of increase in sales from 2015 to 19, 2,821%. Again, this all seems like a very, very easy achievement, but it was really a bumpy road to get there. So this was in 2019. A year later, that was last year, we were again recognized by Deloitte, and we were again in the Fast 50 category as 39th, I believe, fastest growing tech company in Central Europe, and 2nd in Croatia. As we always wanted to be the leaders in our software and technology, we always wanted to have the best what we could get. This is the screenshot of our current checkout system. So you can see that we have cryptocurrency. We were one of the first web shops to implement cryptocurrency, but a year ago we were also one of the first shops to implement KexPay. And maybe this seems like an easy thing to do, but later on I will show you how actually it was quite a challenge. Moreover, in 2016, that means 5 years ago, we were the first web shop in whole of Europe to introduce subscription model, fully automated subscription model. The first one we did for Pampers diapers, because we realized diapers is something that, of course, parents need every couple of weeks, and it's usually very bulky, and it's very hard to carry it from the stores. And the whole idea was like, moms should be home with their kids and not getting to the stores to get the best possible price and to get diapers for their kids. But let's rewind 14 years back. So this is how Bazaar is today. But I wanted to tell you a story on how everything actually started. So 14 years ago, I just finished my junior year at Rochester Institute of Technology, and I got a chance to go to United States for an internship. I was in a conference center called Tarrytown House. And I was there my second time because in 2006 I was there also for a short period. So I came there in 2007, and of course, comparing to Croatia, there were some differences living in the States. Everything was a bit more modern than it was here, but there was one thing that, when I look from today, is the thing that actually changed my mindset, and it's actually quite simple. I was the supervisor in this conference center, and we had a very busy day one day. We had many guests checking in. It was really busy, and me and my colleague, we went to a local McDonald's to get some food for our team, because we were all very hungry and all the restaurants in the area were closed. My colleague knew that I actually wanted to buy a car so that we can travel around the States, and my dream car then was Volkswagen Beetle, and I wanted a bright yellow Beetle. And I was looking around on cars.com and on different websites, more or less classified sites, because all of this was in 2007. So we were coming back with this McDonald's, and we were passing by a used car dealership, and he told me, I saw a Beetle there. It's not actually yellow, but it's an amazing car. It has all the equipment that you need and that you want. It has even better things that I actually needed. Let's go take a look. So we're driving there, and we're having this McDonald's for our team. And we just wanted to ask a few questions about this car. So the salesman started, of course, to try to sell us this car immediately. He was pushing for the test drive, and the price was a bit too much, or more than I was willing to spend on this car. But the salesman was really pushy, and he got us for a test drive. We went to drive the car. He lowered the price really right next to my maximum. I was so in love with that car that we went to the ATM. I took out a few $100 from the ATM, and we actually bought the car. We agreed that tomorrow I will come back, and they will have the car registered, and everything will be done. The only thing I have to do is, when I come home, to buy insurance online. So we were returning to our place of work with this McDonald's that's actually has been cold already, and I told my friends, guys, sorry, the food is cold, but we have a car, and like we were really happy. We went online on Geico. We bought the insurance. We sent everything to the guy in the car company. And actually, the next morning at 9 a.m., my car was ready and waiting for me. I just had to pay the difference, but the car was registered. It had everything, the plates. I didn't have to go anywhere. I just got my keys and I could go. So this was like a most amazing experience. I was like, can you imagine that in Croatia? I mean, let's be honest, you cannot do that in Croatia today, in 2021. And this was 2007. Then, of course, there were a lot of things, other things that that opened my eyes. One of them was I had to purchase, I had to wear gray suits on my job, and I had some budget that I got from the company, but I had to buy myself all this stuff. And of course, I didn't know where to go. So I ordered everything online. what was a normal thing then in the States, of course, you can order 5 or 6 pieces or whatever you want to buy, and to try it on, you get a return label, and whatever it doesn't fit you or you don't like, you just put it back in the box, you put a sticker on, you dial a number, and they will come to pick it up. So all of these experiences were like really, really amazing to me, and then I had to come back. So in 2008, I came back to Croatia, and I was actually looking to rent an apartment, not to live with my parents anymore, and that was a quite challenging experience. We only had 1 or 2 sites in Croatia. Whatever number I would call, the apartment was already rented, or there was something that they didn't mention. So I wasted a lot of time and energy in order to get the same experience that I got in New York just a couple of months before, very, very easily. So this was all in our head, and me and my brother were always talking about, can you imagine, like, this is not working? Can you imagine if we would make a company like that and just make it better in a way, just to make it work, to be just a little bit better than what it is that we have today. We had many ideas. I gotta say, some of them were bad. Some of them were never to be profitable. Some of them were actually quite amazing ideas then, but of course we didn't have money, and maybe I would say thank God that we didn't go into that. But we really had many ideas what we wanted to achieve, and it was all connected with digital. It was all connected in some sort of e-commerce, some sort of how technology can help you, how technology can change your life, how technology, with using technology, you can you can do some things much easier and much faster. And we were really thinking about a lot of these ideas. While I was actually still working at the time for Philip Morris, I was working in sales, so I was working on a job that had nothing to do with technology. I was working on a position that was completely without technology. The only technology we used was a laptop and a cell phone. But we were always thinking about how and what can we do. We were always, having some crazy ideas. And one day, me and my brother got into idea to create some sort of a classified site, and to make it a bit different, to make it more secure, to have everything for real estate searching that you need, such as maps, such as location. So we were looking at the thing that was on the market, and we just wanted to make it better. And we started talking about it. It took us a few months to really got that idea ready for something to be put out. But at some point, we just decided, okay, let's just start it. Let's start it, and let's see what's going to happen. So my brother was then on his also 3rd year college, and he went back to Zagreb, and we started Bazaar. So one of the first mistakes that I can say from today's perspective is that not only that we started working on Bazaar, but we actually established a company. We hired people. We had some, we made everything like a real company, although we didn't really have a product yet. So we worked on it really, really hard, and few months later, actually on May 21st, we launched this. You can see this is a screenshot from my Facebook. So that was 8 years ago. Our first version of Bazaar. It was our test to see if the customers will recognize this. So we knew that this wasn't good. We knew that this wasn't what we wanted. We knew that this wasn't much better than whatever was on the market then. But we just wanted to put it out, to see the reactions of the people, and to see if we can really change mindsets with this. So we launched this. It was at 9 a.m. in the morning. I can still remember like it was today. We got so many clicks on our Facebook post at the time that our service went down. This night, 9-something p.m. is when we got our first offer from an investor who wanted to invest in this. We were really shocked. We were like, "Are you sure that you want to invest? We just started. We're not live even for 12 hours." But this, all of this gave us some energy and positivity to push on and to go even further. As you can see, at that point we didn't have real estate, which was our first and main reason why we started that. And why we didn't have it, because we didn't have the technical capabilities and we didn't know how to do it properly. We did it after a couple of months later. We added it actually on this, and things started to improve. But we were still not really happy with this. We wanted to. We realized that there are 3 or 4 different areas that you can have here. You have cars that you need to buy in person. You have real estate that you need to see in person before you buy or rent. And everything else are more or less products that can be shipped, that can be, something like a real e-commerce. And we were talking about it a lot, and we got to one idea. Why don't we make a hybrid version from a classified and a web shop? Why don't we offer this to certified sellers, so certified shops, so they can sell actually on Bazaar, and that Bazaar would guarantee to its customers that they will get the product they ordered, or Bazaar will return money to them. So we went to Dubrovnik on a startup weekend. This was in October 2013, and we were working on this idea for the whole 2 days, and we won. We got the first place. Our reward was actually a voucher for team building that we actually never used. We still have it in the office. But this was another proof, because in this jury there were many people whose opinion we actually took really seriously. From Alan from Skype, and it was Tina Liodinsky, our professor from college at the time, my ex-colleague from Philip Morris, Miss Zdenka Lončar. So we really appreciated the feedback that we got, and we started working on it. How naive we were shows the fact that it took us a year and a half from this moment to change the site completely in order to launch it on March 28, 2015. And why I'm showing this picture? This is actually a screenshot from our system where you can see that it's half in English, it's half in Croatian, because we just wanted to go out, and we launched it. It was a Friday. I can still remember that day. It was a team of 4 of us, actually 5 of us, sorry, in Bazaar. We were working Friday night. We shut the site off somewhere around 1 a.m. And around 5 a.m. we launched our new redesigned Bazaar, who is now an e-commerce site. So around 5-6 in the morning, we were so tired, we actually went to bed. And of course, we didn't post it on Facebook or anywhere that we changed the site, because we were planning to do that after we wake up, because we were really, really tired. But what happened? While we were sleeping, And you can see here on this picture, at 10 a.m. in the morning, our seller actually created a shipment. And by 11:16 a.m., the shipment was already sent. So what happened? While we were sleeping, one customer came to our site and was our first customer. It was a lady who bought a safe book, like a book that's actually a safe. Our partner, our shop partner, got the order. He packed it. He asked for shipment to be picked up. The post office actually came to his address and picked up the package. Our customer received her package on Monday morning. So from Saturday 9 a.m. to Monday morning, everything was done while we were sleeping. And this showed us again, okay, I think this is something good. Okay, it's only one order, but still, like, how did she even find us? Then we got some feedback. What was good? People really liked the large assortment that we had. But we had, of course, we made some mistakes. Some of the mistakes, one of the biggest mistakes we made is actually when we fixed this mistake, our revenues increased for hundreds and hundreds of percent. And what that was, we actually thought that we're going to be different and that we don't need cash on delivery because people are going to trust us. But they didn't. Some of them did, but most of them didn't. And when we added cash on delivery in 2016, actually our sales exploded. And this is, I would say, this is realistically the first day that Bazaar actually started. So we went back to the office, and this is the house that we worked from. So we had this last floor, and we had this huge desk that 4 or 5 of us were working on. We still actually have it. We call it the war room. And all the best stuff that Bazaar has was done in this room on this table. We started adding all the features that we think were necessary for us to improve. We were listening to the feedback that we had, and we actually did manage to shift the customer's mindset, because at the time that we launched Bazaar in 2015, e-commerce in Croatia was only 1 or even less than 1% of GDP. So it was almost non-existent. Today it's not even better. It's not much better. It's around 4%. But that just shows that we have a lot of good days to come. As I mentioned at the beginning, we worked really hard, really hard. So when you needed to be, when the delivery service was bad, we delivered packages. I remember this day. I was actually on my vacation. We had a huge increase in sales, and all of our shop partners couldn't do it. So what I did, I sat in my car. I came back to Zagreb. I was with all the people in the warehouse, in a huge warehouse, helping them pack the packages, and whatever I could fit in my tiny car was there. And on my way back, I delivered at least 7 or 8 packages. So to conclude the presentation, this is a quote that we had on our wall from day one. Is actually, without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. Because whatever you do, don't copy. Don't be just another copy of another successful project. See what you can change. People are afraid of change, but change is actually good, and change is necessary, and change is actually constant. So try to look at things from a different perspective, and I'm sure that success will come. Also, one more thing. If you can, please help us. Send us your feedback on Bazaar. Send us what you think. Send us what you think that we need to improve. Let us know what you think is good. We got a nice coupon for you. It's Leap Summit. You can write it on in your cart when checking out, and you can get additional 10% off. And if you do, please email me or find me on LinkedIn, find me on Facebook, and let me know what you think. Hopefully this presentation was good for you. I'm sorry that we are in this hybrid model, but hopefully next year we will all together be in the same room. Thanks again.